For the next 7 days, I'm going to be travelling to Morocco. It's my first time in North Africa, and seeing as there's so much I want to experience, it's going to be a jam-packed trip. From trying new sports, such as surfing and sandboarding,
so that was 100% one of my best travel experiences,
to throwing ourselves into Moroccan local life. We'll show you the good and the bad of travelling the region. I'll be travelling with my uni mates, Phoebe and Ollie, both of who featured in my 3 weeks in Iberia series, and also Harry, who's coming on his first trip with me. As two of us are moving out of uni this year, it'll be the last time we spend together for a while, so let's get ourselves over to Maghreb. This is Morocco.
So morning and welcome to Tamraght, which is the village we're staying in northern Morocco. We're here for 5 days, and yesterday we just settled in. We had a campfire, met a few people in the hostel last night. Today we're walking to Taghazout, which is an hour up the beach, and that's known as kind of the haven for surfing, so hopefully we'll see a lot of good views. It's more of a Moroccan experience than in Tamraght, which is kind of more spread out. So yeah, we'll walk over there and hopefully we'll have a good day.
One of the immediate things we noticed after stepping out of the hostel were the number of stray animals, particularly dogs, and with over 3 million of them roaming the streets of the country, they were everywhere. The issue is highly controversial, and the alleged mass killing of them by the government in the run-up to FIFA's 2030 World Cup bid sparked national protests, raising further questions with what to do with the sheer number of strays. But one thing was for sure, they were extremely annoying.
Okay, this is actually quite annoying though. Ollie, we need to get rid of your dog.
How do I get rid of it?
Don't know. What have you called him? Rover. See, the dog lovers out here would just say they're just playing, but when you're in Morocco with a hospital nowhere near, and if one bites you, you've got to go and get 3 rabies vaccines. It's not worth the risk being around loads of dogs, especially one that's a stray. So yeah, that's why we're kind of skeptish about it. Plan 1 to lose Rover is to all spread out, but he's following Ollie anyway.
Plan 2 was to take him off the beach, give him some water and peg it.
Is he going to come? We've given him some water. Run.
No, don't run. I'm not gonna lie, he's back. Already? Yeah.
That didn't work at all.
But finally Rover did leave us, and it gave us the opportunity to have a more peaceful journey to Taghazout.
So if this beach was just on the other side of the Mediterranean coast in Spain, you'd imagine huge high-rise hotels like there is in like Malaga and all those other Spanish coastal towns. Whereas here it's just completely bleak. There's a few hotels scattered about, non-high story, and the beach is just pretty empty, to be honest. So it's insane just crossing into Africa, how much less developed it is, I guess. So we're just walking to Taghazout now. It took us about an hour from Tamraght, but decent walk to be fair. What are your first impressions compared to Tamraght?
I think it seems more developed. I like it. There's a park, look at the park.
Yeah, it is way more developed, and there's way more tourists as well, immediately trying to...
And there's bins.
And there's bins, yeah, much more of a tourist infrastructure because it is like the surfing haven, I guess. So I'm expecting a few more restaurants and cafes here because I am dying for coffee. I would love a coffee right now. So yeah, let's go and explore the little village. So that there is one of the most popular surf spots in the world. But the waves don't look great today, do they?
Lack of surf is good,
Yeah, literally nobody's surfing.
And with the weather still not improving, we'll head back to the hostel and return to Taghazout another day to do it more justice.
Feels like it's raining, doesn't it?
We come to Africa to rain.
So with the weather yet again pretty miserable, we decided to make most of the cooler temperatures and go and explore more of a local Moroccan traditional town.
So as we can't go to the beach, we decided to come to Banana Village, which is only a 20-minute walk or something. But yet again, no pavement, so we're just walking next to the side, next to the main road.
The Banana Village is famous for its bananas, obviously, and it has a main market street, which we thought we'd go and check out before the sun came out.
They are selling it. Not many tourists yet at all, are there? Yeah, a lot more chaotic than Tamraght where we're staying. They're definitely used to tourists, aren't they? They don't like pester us or try and sell us stuff. I thought we'd get way more attention than we're actually getting. So that was quite culturally overwhelming, I'd say. Literally just turning off the main street. It's not like we got hassled like I was expecting. How would you sum up your first taste of Africa?
I'm liking it. Because, you know, it's very different to Europe, isn't it? First time out of Europe, I feel like it's Irish.
Get in there. I am so glad that was on film. How would you describe your first taste of Africa?
Different.
What was different about it?
Less fridges, less teeth, and less livers.
Yeah, I'm not sure how hygienic it is. Loads of flies flying all over the mint.
On the way back, we stopped off at a traditional restaurant where we tried a range of local dishes.
So this is a pastilla, which is again traditional Moroccan. It's got chicken in it, but it used to be made with pigeon traditionally. Let's give it a go. This tastes exactly like the thing last night. I think it might be the thing last night.
I think chicken was cheaper then.
Hippie. Oh, I think this is a fusion dish.
They like Chinese. This is like China Moroccan.
But they've got Moroccan filling in the Chinese outfit. So I think more of dessert, a bit of a mixture of flavours, salt and sweetness. It's quite nice.
And thankfully, after lunch, the weather started to clear up, so we thought we'd spend the afternoon very much like this camel on the beach.
So we're on Devil's Rock, which is what we can see all the way down from Taghazout, all the way down there. And you can see why it's a popular surfing coast. The waves look insane, the waters are so turquoise. So this is Tamraght here where we're staying, along the coast there. This is Taghazout, that's our distance, just over there. Then further down that way is Southern Africa.
That night, Phoebe consumed a whole swarm of soles.
I'm actually batting fish around the plate.
It's what it like. It's gonna be. There's definitely like a.
How many souls have you got?
6 fucking souls.
I don't have one, save some for the rest of us.
A whole swarm of souls.
Whilst Dolly worked out how to behead a prawn.
Perfect. Yeah, I did it wrong. Yeah.
Brown coming out of it.
Yeah, it can be a bit.
Then we had a chilled evening, ready for a packed next couple of days.
So I've just done my first yoga class in a while. No better place to do it than on a rooftop in Morocco. How do you find it?
It's quite relaxing actually. I can go to bed now.
Yeah, which might be an issue for 11 o'clock in the morning. Later at 4 we're going sandboarding, which is the first time I've ever done that, in a mini desert near Agadir, and hopefully have a bonfire overlooking the sunsets. However, it's gone cloudy again, which I assume it does most days here. However, it's really annoying because there's not a lot you can do around lunchtime, because you can't really go to the beach because there's no sun, and it's not actually that warm, so I think we'll just hang around here for a bit and then hopefully get down to the beach later like we did yesterday. But yeah, I'm feeling really calm, really chilled, and yeah, looking forward to sandboarding later. What do you think sandboarding will be like?
I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be welcome.
Thankfully, the weather quickly cleared up and we headed into the desert. The hostel leader Adil wanted to be adventurous and try and get on the dune in his car, which was quite a hair-raising experience.
Sort of pimp.
Risk it or leave it? Risk it.
I want to encourage him at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, it's happening, I swear. Guys, grab. Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold up, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Easy trash, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You need speed.
Mission failure.
Go on.
Mission failure. Mission failure.
How people done it? How? Maybe they come so fast? Maybe less people.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, it's too heavy. Ah, okay. So what does that mean? Maybe. Get out! I'll kid.
Leave us here. The fourth last try. Oh yes. We done it.
Got this. Good job, but need second gear. And where are we gonna go?
Oh.
Where are we gonna go?
Follow
the tracks, I think. Oh yeah. Oh, easy. This guy is praying there.
Interesting noise. The dog loves it. Oh no.
Oh, chase. We got this!
Watch out. Scaredy cat.
You cannot say a single word. It was as soon as he said he was going up that way, and I was like, you know there's a sheer drop, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to stop before it. I was like, oh.
I thought it was as soon as I came out, you just jumped out. What's hard to get across is how slippery this sand is. It's compact, so you can walk on it much easier than a beach, I'd say. But going up hills, obviously, it's much harder to get the speed and the grip in a car. But yeah, anyway, we're here for sandboarding, and then a bonfire for sunset, hopefully. So hopefully it's good.
Oh my god. 36 spot, you can see. Some photos there. Oh, whose car is that?
an idiot to bring it there.
Is it difficult?
No, not really. Okay, not really. Maybe the other one's a little bit difficult?
Oh no, fit. No.
No.
Oh my god.
Maybe this one a little bit faster? Not difficult, but try this one first.
Alright.
Good luck, man. Oh, one more. Come back.
That one's easier. Get a bit more speed on it.
You know we're near the rock. It's much easier. Lean back, you're fine.
It is so much steeper back up here than you think. Oh. He's holding on.
Oh, he's holding on.
Cheat.
What's the rock?
How many years have you been doing this? Yeah.
3 years.
3 years. You're pretty good.
Yeah.
Phoebe, how does that compare to skiing?
Do you know what? It's a lot fucking easier than skiing.
What, because you'd have to come back up?
Yeah. No, but it's just easier because it's not like ice like skiing. Like, it slips for under you, but it's not like ice.
Yeah, it's fine going down. You don't actually go too quickly going down though. You're quicker than it looks on camera, I think. But coming up is so tiring, I can't even tell you. Right, we're going to have a bonfire, I think, up on the hill. How cold does it get?
Which time?
Celsius.
No, what time?
Oh.
Which time in the year? Winter?
Yes.
10, 9.
Oh well. When we got on our flight, when we left home, it was 4.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I assume you never get snow here?
We do.
Alright. Why would you come here instead of like Italy or Spain or South Korea?
Cheaper and nicer people. They don't hate us. Everyone in Europe hates us.
Thank you.
So that was 100% one of my best travel experiences. It's magical having a bonfire overlooking the dunes. Sandboarding was ridiculously hard, as you heard from the others, especially coming back up, and I've never done skiing before. But just having tea and having biscuits with such an incredible view with the sunset was amazing, really. And I'll definitely remember that for a long time. Tomorrow we're doing some surfing, which again I've tried once or twice before. So yeah, looking forward to that, but I need a shower. I am covered in sand. So we'll catch you in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's surfing day. I've done it once before, so I know how good I am, which is not very good. How good are you going to be, Harry? Unreal. Yeah, better than him. He's the benchmark. He said that about sandboarding though. And first we had a 10-minute prep of what we were actually doing and some key tips.
Slowly. Check right, check left. Why? You need to know the way, who you're gonna brake and who you are. You wanna know if there is anyone coming to you, gonna kill you, you're gonna kill him. Because it's dangerous sometimes. So you paddle slowly, alright? And then you wanna stand up. Smoothly, you slide your legs. You open them. And you take this position. Yes! You stand. You go. Easy. Don't go this. Don't do this. No. Stay. Because you can Google standing, you're gonna see pictures. This is no. This is no, you're not surfing. Karate. don't do this. So you will be like, yes, I'm ready for any movement. Okay, guys?
Big cut.
Alright.
Yeah. Go on, Phoebe. One foot down. So it wasn't too hard to do on land, but I feel like it's going to be 20 times harder doing it out there. Give us an hour, then I'll start filming. Right, let's give this a try. Probably had about 20 minutes of practice. I've stood up 2 or 3 times. Obviously these are pretty slow waves. But I'm going to go and film the others. It is tiring, by the way. Not as tiring as going up that sand dune, but it's not far off.
And as expected, at first there was a lot of failed attempts.
Done now! Done! Oh! Pretty close. So much harder.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Ollie's channel. Here he's going to try and ride a wave. See how that goes. He's really good. We're now on take 2. As you can tell, they're really, really good.
And one thing that's actually really hard to appreciate watching on video is just how hard it is to swim out to catch the waves in the first place. It is exhausting.
It's not actually that bad, mate. I'm worried. You flipped me.
But after many, many failed attempts, we actually succeeded and eventually stood up on the surfboards.
Yeah!
And for our final night, we took a taxi back to Taghazout for the sunset, and wow, was it worth it.
So for 6 main courses we've just paid 23 quid with this view behind us, which was at the sunset on the beach in the main touristy town. This is the difference between going on holiday in Morocco and other South Mediterranean destinations. So I'd really recommend Morocco overall as a place to kind of chill and alcohol detox, because you basically can't buy alcohol here, or it's really expensive anyway, and they don't sell it in corner shops. You have to go to a more sophisticated restaurant. You get loads of sun, you do loads of surfing and exercising, and yeah, it's a great place to come just to chill for a week.
So looking back on our week in Morocco, we just had a brilliant time. I'd really recommend to anyone to go before it develops into the South Mediterranean resorts of Italy and Spain. It's already heading that way. The construction started, it's gradually developing, but if you don't mind stray dogs and a bit of off the beaten track travel, 100% go before it does develop. The hostel staff were all really friendly. The people generally only wanted to help out.
and we just had a brilliant time. It's very different to what I've heard of Marrakesh. I've not been personally, but it was pretty chilled. There were no people coming up to you trying to sell you stuff like I've heard in maybe other Moroccan cities. So I'd really recommend it. My next trip is actually going to be to Southeast Asia, my third attempt. I've booked it 3 times and it's been called off every single time because of COVID. So it's going to be, well, 4th time lucky for me. I'm going in a month's time, so the video should be up about September, October time. So that's my next big series. I'm going for about 7 weeks. Really looking forward to that. If you liked this video, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Let's head towards 1,000. And I'll see you next time.